So, perfect, bringing up one of the poets who's inspired me, our next performer. I know this young lady back when she used to go by Eternal. So I eternally call her Eternal. So if you're confused if you see me on the Facebook wall shopping around as E, that's why. Eternal, also known as Sharise Moore, is a poet, a teacher, and an author. She released a book by the name of Taste, which is one of the first erotic fantasy novels. Now, erotic fantasy, when you make up a new genre, is to market it appropriately. So I try to help her with that and take some fantasy names and mix in the erotica part. Like instead of Lord of the Rings, Lord of the Rings. Or instead of Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Bone. She promptly kicked me off her marketing team. And the book was a raging success after she made that decision. She's also produced a number of CDs, 2001's Shade Poet, 2009's Labyrinth, and 2010's Peacock Feathers and Ruby Slippered Stones. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss B, Sharise Moore.
Song, and you can't hum it. Yours is a cacophony of notes, a tone deaf you. We were the 1,000 personalities of color girls who ate Nemjeks, ate Cash-Jeks, ate Betrayed Jeks. We were the diagram, the caterpillar, the jigsaw of our goals. How we was there. Now you can't write it or do nothing with it. Because stealing our shit from us don't make it yours. It makes it stolen. Somebody almost walked off with all our stuff, and we want our stuff back, and we want Medea to go to jail and stay there. Go back to your room or wherever you go, you think, maybe I should support it. And I've done my job. And that's what it is. All right, I'm a teacher. Let's put up for teachers. All right, just had teacher appreciation. And it was weird because our principal did nothing for us. That's all. I've had several epiphanies about the school system over the 9 years that I've been teaching. This is my 9th year. And one of the biggest epiphanies that I've had is that there's no such things as good public schools. And the reason why there's no such things as good public schools is because the public schools are broken, because the system is broken. And if the head is damaged, the body has no use. Her hairnet is a crisscross mess of black nylon mesh yanked over salt and pepper pickles. Thin lips and a movable line, her snarl stiffer than my grandmother's arthritic knees. She's the kind of woman who detests her own existence. She wears it on her sleeve. Eyes beady, her build a little beefy. The only thing funny about my elementary school lunch lady, Miss Little, was the fact that she wasn't. By then, she endured decades of boisterous belligerence, claiming cafeteria trays covered in condiment concoctions, fraying mops and grimy yellow pails, the stink of week old grease, bleach, and mystery meat. See, everybody knows yesterday's tacos are today's sloppy joes, but Miss Little's nostrils have become desensitized to that stench. Sometimes I watch as she sloshed the burger and stomp on my best friend's tray, and they next to a sugary cake wrapped in cellophane and a neon green soft drink that could possibly withstand a 3-mile olive meltdown. Slowly I glance from my Smurfette lunchbox to Miss Little to the lip lettuce and not really red tomato on my friend's styrofoam plate. Do you know what your child ate for school lunch yesterday? Well, there's a 534-calorie honey bun, a sugary grape drink, 2 bags of highly salted and fat-saturated Doritos, 5 preserved, battered, pressed, and microwave chicken nuggets drenched in barbecue sauce, next to the deep-fried fries, smothered in ketchup, artificially flavored, packed with preservatives, and served to your children as nutrition. But the same system that feeds your children teaches your children, yet you continue to trust them. The same system that sells you the importance of our food to be culturally and economically biased. SAT says milk does the body good, though 80% of melanated children are lactose intolerant. While your child can identify potatoes or tomatoes or mistakes, bullshit or broccoli, useless knowledge for necessity, beady-eyed, beefy-built, unhappy, unhealthy, and eventually cancer-consuming, Miss Little is a perfect understudy for America. And these schools are nothing more than sloppy joes, unnatural and processed, previously packaged, frozen in excess. ADHD is no accident that she's fed cupcakes and expected to concentrate after sipping a drink made from 100% concentrated. Deliver your child can't think of a stomach pump with saccharine and yellow number 5. It's no wonder she's now obese diabetic by the age of 9. Nursed by a system that believes pumping children full of toxins is as acceptable as removing art and physical education from their schools. They're feeding their children bullshit. From the lunchroom to the classroom, no child left behind is education's FDA, withholding resources and stamping failing grades for schools but slabs of beef. But trust me, this beef is real because it isn't about standards. It's about money. And the schools are the siblings to the penitentiary, funneling our hyperactive babies from a homogenous curriculum that never teaches them about themselves to a homogenous cell block that reinforces their belief that they are nothing. They need their children full of cholesterol so that they will never question. This